Union City on the big screen. Union City has been known as the Embroidery Capital of the world, the Burlesque Capital of the world, and the Havana on the Hudson, amongst other names. It is the most densely populated city in America with a rich history and culture. That history can be seen on April 20th when the documentary feature film, Union City, USA, has its premiere screening at the Union City Performing Arts Center. Written, directed, and produced by Lucio Fernandez with Mauro De Trizi serving as director of photography and editor, the film features appearances by Superintendent of Schools Sylvia Abeto, former Police Chief Brian Barrett, historian Gerard Carabin, former Commissioner James Lagomarsino, attorney Libero Murata, the late Rida Musto, historian Jane Pedler, Susan Sherman, Mayor Brian P. Stack, Commissioner Selen Valdivia, former Mayor Arthur Wickert, Connie Wickert, and narrated by Tom Colavito. The film will tell the story of Union City, from the early days of the Lenni Lenape Native Americans to the present day with testimonials and historical and present-day photos. Research for the film began in 2008 when Lucio Fernandez and Gerard Carabin began preparations for their book, Union City in Pictures, which debuted in 2010. Fernandez set out to produce Union City, USA, in 2016 and by early 2017, Fernandez and Carabin set up a research team and conducted all of the film's interviews by May 2017. After a year and thousands of hours of post-production, Union City, USA, finally came through fruition. The film will be presented by the City of Union City, Mayor Brian P. Stack, and the Board of Commissioners. The Union City Performing Arts Center is located at 2500 Kennedy Boulevard, in Union City. Admission and parking for the event are free. Roland Burks to perform in Verismo Opera's Turandot Bass Baritone of Jersey City. Roland Burks will perform the role of Timur in the Verismo Opera's production of the Giacomo Puccini fairy tale, Turandot. Set in ancient China, Turandot shows how true love can conquer sacrifice, hate, and vengeance and ultimately, melt an ice-cold heart. Roland Burks, who has performed numerous roles in opera, oratorio, musical theater, and concert both in the United States and abroad, has appeared as the lead in Sondheim's Sweeney Todd, Frank Marant in Wild Street Scene, Tonio and Leon Cavilla's Pagliacci, and the Four Villains in Offenbach's Tales of Hoffmann, as well as Cesare Angelotti in Verismo Opera's Tosca. The opera will be performed on April 22 at 3 p.m. at the Bergen Performing Arts Center, located at 30 North Van Brunt Street in Englewood, NJ. Tickets are on sale at Bergenpack's box office, or call 201-227-1030. They may also be purchased online at bergenpack.org. Acclaimed artist returns to Hoboken since his last acclaimed solo exhibit at the Hoboken Historical Museum 13 months ago. Jean-Paul Picard returns to the Mile Square City with his latest work, Sweep Forward, produced with an iPhone and digitally shaped. Picard's new photography can be seen from April 19 to May 12 at the Habar Gallery, also known as the Monroe Center. Picard defines this new exhibition as his photograph that records time and movement. With the panning view on his camera, Picard was able to create a sweeping effect that resembles a painter's brush across the canvas. The results feature images that represent captured memories. Some parts of the images are clear and sharp while others break up, fade, or disappear. An artist reception will be held on Saturday, April 21, 6 to 8 p.m. On Saturday, April 28, at 3 p.m., Picard will talk about his artwork and welcome questions from visitors. Gallery hours are Thursday and Friday 4 to 7 p.m., Saturdays 1 to 5 p.m., and by appointment by contacting Jean-Paul Picard at 201-264-1037. Gallery information can be obtained on the website hob-art.org. The Monroe Center is located at 720 Monroe Street, E208, in Hoboken. A virtual tour of World War I sites in NJ and NY based off of his award-winning book, World War I New York, A Guide to the Cities. Enduring Ties to the Great War. Author and historian Kevin Fitzpatrick will speak about New York and New Jersey's many connections to the Great War at the Hoboken Historical Museum on April 22 at 4 p.m. The tour will tell the stories of more than 100 locations in NY and NJ, from plaques tucked away in quiet corners of NY's 5 boroughs to tiny neighborhood memorials and streets named after soldiers who lost their lives in the war. The Hoboken Museum's exhibition, World War I Centennial, 1917 to 2017, Heaven, Hell or Hoboken, has been extended through Dec. 23, 2018. Admission for Sunday's tour is $5. The Hoboken Historical Museum is located at 1301 Hudson Street in Hoboken. A Sunday evening of songwriting. The songwriting talents of some of Jersey City's finest performers such as Glenn Coleman, Gary Van Meyert, and Frank Ippolito can be both seen and heard on April 22nd at LITM from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. For the past 20 years, Glenn Coleman has been a featured performer in the Jersey City art scene and is known for his songwriting style that shines light and optimism in the darkest places of everyday life. Gary Van Meyert, best known as the rhythm guitarist and soul songwriter for the sensational country blues wonders, has his own unique interpretation of American music, from classic country tunes from the 50s and 60s to spiritual songs from the golden age of gospel. Founder of the ongoing Spaghetti Session Songwriters Workshop series, Frank Ippolito celebrated the release of his solo album in 2015, The Waterfront Sessions. Ippolito's influences include a different variety of singer-songwriters such as Cat Stevens, George Harrison, Leonard Cohen, and Tom Waits. The writers will perform some of their works and talk about songwriting at the session Sunday at LITM, 140 Newark Avenue, Jersey City.